Hey, here's a video on how to do a 4-story apartment building. And this first video is going to talk about the plan of attack and how to get it done with a 2-man crew, especially considering we only have one 40-foot ladder. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up one pressure washer over here, and that pressure washer is going to be used to clean everything from halfway at the back of this building up to the corner. The scope of work for one day is to get the whole back side of the building done, including inaccessible windows and the outside of the glass railings. So we're going to be doing one pressure washer. In a way, if it was one worker, would be doing the entire, just this half of the building here, and the other guy would be doing the other half. But because we've got only one 40-foot ladder, what we're going to do is set up one pressure washer over here to do this half of the building, the other pressure washer machine over here to do this half of the building, and the foreman is actually going to be doing all the top 3rd and 4th floor balconies and everything he can reach from those balconies, which is usually spraying the soffits, spraying the window sills and things like that from the balcony. So you can even aim down, you can wash like the 3rd floor window sill from that 4th floor balcony even. So what we're gonna do is, today it's Jared and Cam working. Jared's gonna set up the 40-foot ladder, and he's gonna have the 40-foot ladder reaching to the very top of the 4th floor balcony over there. He's gonna climb up there, he's gonna do that 4th floor balcony first, then that 3rd floor balcony right below it, and then he's gonna move the ladder over and do that 4th floor balcony and then this 3rd floor balcony. While he's doing that, Cam's gonna work over here, and Cam's gonna do the 2nd floor balcony and the ground level work, and then that 2nd floor balcony and the ground level work. And Cam is also gonna spray the siding in between the balconies up to about the 3rd floor as well, and he's gonna wash all of this stuff here. Once each guy's done that, what we're gonna do is leave the pressure washers where they are, and the guys are gonna switch and the ladders are gonna switch. So Jared's gonna bring the 40-foot ladder then over to this half and then do the top half of over here. And Cam's gonna bring the 24-foot ladder over here and do the bottom half of this. Even though it's gonna mean what we're gonna have to do is Jared's gonna have to hop back on that 2nd floor balcony at the end and rinse everything down because some stuff dripped onto it. It's still by far the most efficient because now at least the ladders are in use properly and we're not going to have to worry about pressure washers crossing over and hoses crossing over or anything like that. Because the other way that crews try to do it sometimes is they'll try to have the guy who's doing the top work start over there and the other guy start at the bottom over here, and then they both move, just the top guy moves ahead of the bottom guy. We've actually found that is way less efficient than what I've explained for how we're going to do it today. So make sure you guys work that way. And of course, we also have the big extension pole in the garage if it's needed for some of these jobs. So if we have to wash the soffits in between, which we do, between these two balconies, and if we can't reach them from the 4th floor balcony spraying at a big kind of angle across, then the extension pole is going to be what we're going to use to hit the soffits over there. So that's the plan of attack. The other part I'll mention is a lot of the time, the way these buildings are set up is there's actually smaller like units inside. And in one day, the goal would be to do this whole back of the building. But usually if the back of the building is this size, there would actually be like 6 rows of balconies across, compared to this building only has 4. So this building has massive units inside and only 1 balcony per unit, of course. So this one is in a way relatively easier to do in one day because there's only 4 rows of balconies to climb. But usually the goal is to do at least 6 rows of balconies on a 4-story building, which would mean 3 rows per person times 4 levels, 4th floor, 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor. So usually we need each guy doing at least 12 units per day on an apartment building like this. And guys who are more experienced and faster at this can do 16 units a day, even 20 on easier buildings as well. So keep that in mind as well for lots of the jobs that we do.